What's good, Heat Nation? Back at it again. Another Heat versus the World Reacts vid. Squad got a big time win in Cleveland today without Bam. Still just found a way to get the job done, as you see right there. It's a good Cleveland team. They've been at the top of the standings all season long. So, regardless, any road game we'll take, man. See Nico right there getting it started off. Love seeing him take as many shots as possible. Jimmy three. It feels like every time he shoots it and doesn't jump, it's going in. He loved them no elevation threes. Get to the rim right there. Tough finish. Looked like he barely even looked at the rim right there. He just put it over his head and got it in. That's how you know he got good touch. Isaac Okoro three. We living with those. We already know he's not a non-shooter. He's been developing that, but you still prefer him to take those shots. Good penetration right there by Nico. Brings the defense, makes it collapse. Easy three for Scary Terry. He has some big buckets in this game. So we love the aggression from Terry. We're going to keep emphasizing that as much as possible. Jimmy isolation, easy take. Get to that right hand, floater, tough floater at that. Could have been and one. Cavs right back down. Karis LeVert and one. Always good to see Karis healthy. Can't ever knock him. Again, Jimmy just probing that baseline, making the defense collapse. Another Terry three, man. Terry was, we're going to see in the fourth quarter, but Terry was on point today. We already know what happens, but man, just having another dude like that you can trust in crunch time is big time. Patty Mills, so we brought him in for. Hit them threes, right? Tight curl off the screen and just rise and fire. Don't even hesitate. Man, I can't believe these dudes still got Tristan Thompson on the squad. Shout out to Darius Garland, though. He's like that. We already know what he is. One of the better young point guards in the NBA. Good three right there by Orlando. You know, especially not having Bam, you need Orlando and Thomas Bryant to step up. I thought Thomas Bryant had some good moments in this game. And look, Orlando right there and one. Tough rebound, getting in traffic, getting to that free throw line. Jimmy rejects a screen, 2 dribbles to the rack and one. One thing about Jimmy, man, he gonna create contact no matter what. Good hands by Jimmy. We've seen this a million times. 1 dribble dunk. By the time he retires, we're gonna have seen that play at least 1,000 times if we're being honest. I don't know how he does it, but that man knows how to get a turnover for a touchdown. And yes, I said touchdown. DeLon Wright getting some action in this game. Again, easy basketball. Nico wide open, give it to him. He go up 6 in that second quarter. And then Georges Niang had a good little career. It's just off the dribble, scoring over Haywood. Again, Jimmy using his best friend, getting to the baseline, kind of just swoops the ball in between 2 defenders right there and just gets it to go, man. He's strong. We already know he's going to finish through whatever. Jaime had a pretty rough game, but you get moments like that, you'll live with it. It's rookies. He's having a little rookie slump. They all have it. It's a good and one right there by him. Turnover by Nico. Good extra pass by Darius in the fast break situation. Terry ISO. Way to use that glass. Tough angle. He wasn't even fully squared at the rim, but he jumped and squared up and banked it home off the little floater. And again, tough Karis LeVert drive. Dump off to Jared Allen for an easy 2 off that baseline. And then Karis LeVert again, the same thing. Dragged the big over. Thomas Bryant had to help. Solid recovery, but just a better finish by Jared Allen. Cavs take the lead right there. He got it back right here. Another good Karis LeVert play. 4 quarters where this game gets really interesting. It was a back and forth contest for the most part. Again, Jimmy, mismatch, baseline drive, Thomas Bryant, and one. Should have been and one. We'll take the poster though. TB minutes got to go up to. I think Thomas Bryant, Haywood got to play a little bit more. It's good 2-man action between Patty and Jovic right there. And that's 3 by Darius. Jovic going to have to get a little bit better defensively too. He's still learning, so I'm not going to knock him, but I think he had a couple key defensive breakdowns in this game. It's good ball movement right here by the Heat. Swing, 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 reversal, Jimmy 3. Easy, simple basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Another Darius Garland 3-and-1 at that. We've seen a few 4-point plays in this game. It's just Terry isolation. Look at that step back. Ugh. That's so tough, man. Just to have a dude like that, you can replay that, Joe. Just to have a dude like that can go get you his off the dribble with no screen is huge. Like, Jimmy's been the only other person that can do that consistently. Sometimes Caleb, sometimes other guys here and there, but Terry, that's his game. He don't need a screen. You just let him go. He gonna get a bucket. Orlando, good patience. Got the defender up in the air, finished with the left hand through traffic. Jimmy, good pass and cut by Caleb. You know, Caleb's another guy. He loves them off-balance jumpers. That was a quick pivot and fade towards that baseline. Easy blow by, 2 dribbles. Get to that right hand for Jimmy. Pass Niang. This right here is a good ball movement for Cavs 3, Sam Merrill. And more good ball movement right here by the Heat. Jaime, tough finish. I thought he was going to dunk that for a second, but he just laid it in. Smart play. Looked like he was about to bang out, though. And then Jimmy just probing. Whew! You can replay that right there, Joe. This is one of my favorite shots. He does a half spin and goes right back to that right side. Half spin, whoop, rising fires. Get the defender off balance. That's money time right there. That's a great mid-range shot. That mid-range shot, people got to understand, that shot is always open. It's the most unstoppable, unguardable shot in the league. That's why Kawhi, Kobe, rest in peace, and MJ perfected it, because it's always there. Nico 3, right over the outstretched arms of Jared Allen. That was a big-time shot. This is where the Cavs started to claw their way back into it. Down 7 right here. They start to go on a little run. Another tough Darius 3, man. It ain't nothing you could do about that. That was good defense by Caleb. That's just a tougher shot. Great offense beats great defense any day of the week. Niang 3, Spo timeout. That's one thing we shouldn't take granted for Spo either. He calls timeouts fast. He doesn't waste no timeouts. I love that about him. And this is the Terry Rozier time. Get to that spot and just get up. Okoro couldn't do nothing about that. He put it up so fast, Okoro was a split second behind him. And Karras is taking Nico off the bounce right there. That's what Nico got to do a better job of, just sitting in the stance and not standing so tall while he's playing defense. He got to be able to sit down like he in a chair. This right here, I ain't gonna lie, I thought that should have been a charge, but they gave him the block. It was an and 1 for Niang, but I thought Caleb was in a good spot for the charge call right there, but it is what it is. And again, scary Terry time. Whoo! Look at it. Replay it, Joe. Replay it for me real quick. Just pause it when he gets the ball real quick, because this is great basketball. Look, so he knows, right? Jimmy's rolling to the rim. Jaime's clearing out. Weak side, you got Caleb on the right corner. You got Nico on there. Caleb on the right wing. Nico headed towards the right corner. What Terry does is what he was exactly brought in here to do, right? Isolation. He does 2 up fakes with his head. Step back. We're down 4 at this time. Step back. Over Okoro. Gets fouled. And 1 4-point play to tie it right back up. You can run the tape, Joe. You're going to see him hesitate twice. 1 dribble, up fake. Another dribble, up fake. Rise and fire. And 1. JB Bickerstaff, I don't know why you challenged it, because we all know that was a foul. And shout out to Scary Terry, too. I know he's not from Cleveland. He's from Youngstown, but he's an Ohio boy through and through. So shout out to him. This is a low-key homecoming for him. You know he had to turn up. So obviously the refs kept a call. Terry ties it up at 100. And now we have a ball game. And here we go. This is a tough Jimmy take right here. Gets stripped, loses it, gets it right back, rising fires. That's one thing about Jimmy, too. He knows exactly where he's at on the floor at all times. So any angle, we've seen him hit some of the most difficult shots because he just knows. And this is a good pass by Darius and Jared Allen. Jimmy had to pick between 2. He picked wrong. Tied up again, but scary Terry time. Isolation again against Isaac Okoro. Dribble behind the back, step back, jack, yak, 3. Send us home. You can replay that one more time, Joe. Dribble, dribble, whoop, whoop, 2 dribbles, step back, cash. Let's go home, Terry. That's what he's here for, man. Scary Terry for the win. I'll take that every single day of the week. This was good defense too by Jimmy. They get the layup, but it don't matter. Only a few seconds left. Just got to inbound it and knock down some free throws, and let's call it a game. Big time win by the Heat. Did what they were supposed to do. Went on the road. Again, Cleveland's been top 3, top 4 in the East all season long. I know they didn't have Donovan Mitchell. We didn't have Bam. It kind of cancels each other's out low key. So I'll take it any way that I can. Heat got to keep stacking wins regardless who's out, right? You got to that's the mantra, right? It don't matter who's hurt. Somebody got to fill in and do their job at the end of the day. And that's exactly what the Heat did. Big time win. I'll take it every single day of the week. Let's keep stacking them.